Today in the basement of Games of Disrepair, we're looking at the 1972 Chicago Coin Commando machine gun. Now, this game came out in the summer of 72, and it was an upgrade to the prior year, 1971, Chicago Coin Defender. It's kind of the same game, just this one has helicopters, and the Defender was themed, with biplanes. But there's an upgrade here in this game. You can see the copter right there. There's actually two copters in here. Let me open up the back for you and we can take a look. Look in the back, it's really very similar to the Chicago Coin Defender. You've got your mirror, your vertical mirror motor. That moves this mirror up and down. That gives the helicopter, which is down here, the look that it's moving up and down, when in fact it really isn't. So this helicopter has two helicopters, actually, an orange one and a fluorescent greenish one. And these little propellers here actually move. There's a motor inside the chopper that when you're playing, those motors move to give, a better look than the prior year's Defender. Also, Defender, the plane only moves counterclockwise. In this one, the plane moves both clockwise and counterclockwise in kind of a random fashion. So this game's a lot harder to play than the Defender is. One other addition to the game is, if we open up the bottom, is this motorized cloud assembly. So what there is there's two light bulbs in there, and it gives the illusion of clouds when you're flying. I don't think the Defender had that. Notice the electronic sound. Defender did have electronic sound. And also this big light bulb is a big red bulb. When you shoot the copter and it falls, that goes off to give the illusion that it's falling in a big burst. Now, if we tilt the gun back on the deck and look inside, we can see that there is a recoil mechanism. This is a 30-volt coil that's only 1 ohm, and it basically gives a machine gun effect. Now, I added a connector here, and I do not run the recoil because that thing just gets bloody hot. And these coils are pretty much unobtainium. They're really difficult to find. They're a unique coil with a very large plunger size. So I just have mine disconnected. Frankly, the machine gun noise from the soundboard down there is plenty fine for me. The game's a lot harder when this thing's on because it screws up your aim. Notice how it's coming off from the side. You can actually turn it so it's down to the back, but it's designed to be shooting to the side, and it really screws up your aim, probably on purpose. But it just makes the game a lot more difficult. And again, there's no replacements for these coils that I've been able to find. So I'm just leaving mine disconnected. I've got the lights off in the room, and we're going to play a game. I want to add that this is a difficult game to sight because you have to sight through this and line up with that. And it's hard to get a good score on this game. And it's going to be really hard if you're shooting it with a camera, but I'm going to give it a whirl. We'll see what we can do here. There we go, I got one. Again, really hard with one hand here while shooting this video. You can see the clouds and the copters, how they change directions. They don't just go in one direction. Again, I am doing terrible here because I can't really sight this thing because I can't. But anyways, this kind of gives you an idea of the gameplay. And there we go. There's a hit. And you have a timer here that it's unlimited shots. And you can see the flash sequence 300, 400, 500. Depending when you hit the copter, you get a variable number of points. Overall, the Commando is a pretty cool game and one you don't see much. Again, you see the Defender out there, but the Commando just does not come up much. So I'm happy to have it in the little collection of stuff here. Ha! Obviously, I've got some work to do.